Welcome back to Just Fun Stuff and another beautiful day on Funland. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another upload. Let's go ahead and get today started. Okay, as said earlier, we have decided that there are going to be a lot of changes coming with the upcoming summer months. We have decided to take down most of Funland. So that is what we are watching right now. We are tearing down most of our builds. We are going to be moving houses, lots of changes to come. What I've decided is we need to grow and change, and there's just no room on Funland to do that right now. And what I want to do is start incorporating a lot more terraforming, a lot bigger builds. I want to be able to create areas, not just a little yard for the villagers. I want to be able to terraform and create areas for our villagers. So that's what we're going to be working on. But step one is obviously taking everything apart, which is what we are doing right now. Now, it is sad to see some of our builds go, but we are very lucky because we have everything saved on video. So every build, every day, nothing will be forgotten. It's all recorded. I can always go back, check it out, reminisce. But I think that we have come a long way from day one here on Funland to where we are now, and I think that we can make some changes. I think that we are ready to do some of the harder terraforming, some more pathways, bigger builds, and I'm really excited for this kind of change. Now, I don't know exactly what direction we're going to be going in. I don't really have an aesthetic picked out. I haven't really put a lot of thought into it that way. What I wanted to do though is just make the room, create the areas as we go one by one, and hopefully it'll all come together as a whole. But we're going to take our time, like I said, and we are going to definitely do a lot more terraforming, bigger builds, different builds. I mean, I travel to a lot of different islands. I get so much inspiration. I get a lot of good ideas and ideas from viewers, and I want to start incorporating a lot of that into Funland, and I'm hoping that you guys are going to be coming along with me to see this change. Oh, watching Poppy take it all down, it's bittersweet for sure, seeing some of the builds that we did really early on that are coming apart. Kind of sad, but at the same time, very, 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 very exciting. There's going to be so many changes. It's like starting from scratch again without starting from scratch, because I didn't want to just reset the island and start over, because I love the villagers that are here on Funland. I think they like being here too. I didn't want to lose a lot of the items that we've been lucky enough to use for our builds and for decorating, especially considering a lot of them are gifts. I didn't want to reset to nothing, so I thought the smarter way to do it would be to just flatten as much as I can now. I didn't flatten the entire island in this whole video. This is definitely just a taste of what's coming, and I will, as it gets completed, definitely be showing you guys the whole process, but it's going to take a little while to get everything moved. We're going to have to move houses, stores, museums. I'm not sure how we're going to lay it out either. I'm actually, as I'm watching this and narrating this and seeing it all coming apart, I'm thinking in my head how we're gonna go about redoing this, and it's very exciting for me, just to think what we can do. I mean, this game is amazing, and it gives you all the tools you need to create something that's just so spectacular, and that's what I want to go for. I want to go big. I wouldn't necessarily say fancy, but I don't want to do the builds where it's just set up a square and work around it. I really want to see what we can do. I mean, the game allows us to make shapes and build in such a way that I want to be able to utilize that. And I think we're going to come up with something just absolutely amazing. Oh, watching the pond come down is, again, bittersweet but exciting, because I know that change is good. I think we have, from day one to now, become totally different in our style. From day one, it was very, very, very basic decorating, and now we're going to be able to not just decorate. That's what I want. That's the way to say it. I don't want to just decorate. I want to be able to create areas, tiers of areas. I don't just want one little small space. And same with all of our villagers. I've decorated a few yards and done a few yards, but what I'd like to do is incorporate eventually each home of our villagers onto the island somewhere and in some fashion. But kind of, if you watched the Sherb's yard or Beau's yard, you'll see that we created areas for that. Beau's especially is a 2-tiered area for where his house is. And that's what I'm thinking I want to do for all the villagers. Not necessarily 2-tiered, but I mean create an area, build their house into a part of the island as opposed to just setting up a yard. Because I think we're past that. I think we're past the just setting up items phase. I think that there's a lot more that we can do with this game that we haven't been doing so far, and I'm really excited to try out new styles and new ways of doing it. It's a little nerve-wracking, but definitely exciting. Oh, taking down Secret Garden. That was hard. That was one of my favorite builds, I think. And there it goes. I will say that if you have watched any of the other videos, Pirates Cove is not coming down. I figure it's all the way on the far side of the beach. It was a really cool, fun build, and I want to have something that's still original Funland on here, so definitely not taking that down. Poppy's yard probably won't be coming down anytime soon, but everything else is pretty much going to be gone. And I shouldn't say gone, it's still saved onto video. Can always go back and see it and reminisce and or take inspiration and idea from it, but it won't be on the island anymore. Look at her go. She is taking it all down. Now, it's going to take days and days and days and days to move all of the houses. My plan for the villager houses right now is just to take all of them and move them to the front of Funland. And then basically we're going to start from the very, very, very back corner of Funland, and we're going to work our way towards the beaches. So as we are able to create areas and spaces, we'll be moving villager houses accordingly and putting them into place. Now, we're still going to incorporate regular builds as well, because I love having fun with the builds and creating things like the circus tent that we did. I love doing little themed areas. Wedding season is on right now, so there's definitely some builds that we can do with wedding items, so that won't be lost at all. We're just going to incorporate a lot more of the bigger island builds into it as well, and some of the fun builds still too. So I'm really excited for this change. I hope that you guys are gonna get really, really excited for this change. And if you have any thoughts or ideas on things that you'd like to see, definitely let me know, because I will do my best to incorporate that in here as well. I've tried to do that the whole way along. I love having the input. I don't feel like it's just Funland isn't just an island for me, it's for the viewers as well, because I hope that you're growing and learning with me the same way that I've been growing and learning with you guys. So definitely let me know if there's anything you'd like to see, any changes you'd like, any specific builds you'd like to see. Definitely let me know. Let me know either in the comments. You can check us out on Twitter and Instagram as well. We're always posting on there. Feel free to leave any comments, ideas, suggestions, feedback. Definitely always happy to hear it. Our sunken waterfall build is almost completely gone. There you have it. You can see the state of Funland. There's a few builds that are left on the bottom. They will be coming down along with the rest of Funland. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this teardown with me. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.